As I was going up from town, I met the grain trains rolling down. Every day 100 trains, every train 100 cars, every car 100 tons, every ton 100 sacks, every sack 10,000 grains. And that's what cities get from trains. Some politicians lacking brains said in voices dripping sweet, we don't really need these trains, railroads all are obsolete. They're union strong, it makes demands. They guard their yards with railroad dicks who kick our cops clean off their lands and do not like our politics. As I was going up from town, I met the grain trains rolling down. Every day 100 trains, every train 100 cars, every car 100 tons, every ton 100 sacks, every sack 10,000 grains. And that's what cities get from trains. So the politicians passed some laws to screw more money off the trains and deeper dip their pudgy paws in more control of railroad gains. The railroad said, get off our land. They went on strike to show their peak. The grain trains stopped their rolling and the city starved within a week. As I was going up from town, I met the grain trains rolling down. Every day 100 trains, every train 100 cars, every car 100 tons, every ton 100 sacks, every sack 10,000 grains. And that's what cities get from trains. Hunger riots burned and rose and battered down the State House door, and all those fat politicos were killed and eaten by the poor. And with the city out of joint and no more politician men, the railroad said they'd prove their point and sent the grain trains down again. As I was going up from town, I met the grain trains rolling down. Every day 100 trains, every train 100 cars, every car 100 tons, every ton 100 sacks, every sack 10,000 grains. And that's what cities get from trains.
Good morning, Minecraft. How you doing, Wandering Beekeeper here? Welcome. Saturday morning, we are back in Minecraft for trains and technology, for trains and tech. Leslie Fish opening the stream, reminding us that every day is a good day to seize the means of production. We are back at Maru 56 in the advanced rocketry mod. When in doubt, throw more resources at it. So what I did is simply doubled my Java memory allocation. Cranked it all the way up to 8 gig, and it seems to be performing okay. Maru 56 is just taking, well, it's taking a lot to render, but then Maru 56 is a lot. And we're going to get to that very shortly. All right. I'll even show you the game screen here. There we go. Get that onto the screen so that we actually have Minecraft here. Oh. There's so much that needs to be talked about and so many elephants in the room, and Nobody said anything about the walrus. Nobody even noticed the walrus. But we are going to be off in another world in a couple of senses of the phrase, actually. Could get interesting. Let's see where we go from here. Let's get this show on the road. Came here to watch Minecraft, not to listen to me ramble. So, warp controller, we have been here before. We are at the somewhat Doctor Who-like control center of the Skink, the starship that started out as a space station, got redesigned a bit along the way. Very early 80s, sort of BBC type thing going on here with the decor. We've explored the Skink considerably. We're going to go on and head down. We are in orbit around Maru 56, and we have got some stuff to do. That is a nasty looking cloud cover out there, isn't it? Check our ship, make sure that we are fully fueled, and let's get this thing going here. Going to be a couple of minutes while the automated navigation, automated guidance handles everything. I am still using the older version of the mod, not the reworked one. We talked about that issue. Hitting space at this point is kind of pointless, as we would just sit up here looping until the 23 seconds expired anyway. And look at that landscape that we're heading for. That is rather bright orange, isn't it? This is an awfully big dark splot, and then some very orange clouds, and then the next thing you know, we're sitting here listening to lava bloops. Now we'll wait for the and seeing that we are, on an extremely hostile world here. Waiting for our own smoke to clear. I'm going to give it just a moment. I don't want to move until I've got good visibility. I mean, you can hear the reason for that in the background and see the occasional sparks flying. Okay, come on, smoke cloud. Go on and clear. Thank you. Ooey. We are on a platform of landing floats. Apparently, the landing floats are lava-proof. They'd have to be pretty fearsome to be able to withstand the lander's engines. So if they can handle that from one side, they can probably handle molten rock from the other. We're sitting next to what I hope remains an inactive caldera. I don't have a way of relocating my ship. I would love to relocate my landing site. I don't like my landing site. Well, I mean, we're sitting on the edge of what we hope remains an inactive caldera. And continue flowing inward. Inward is good. Don't flow outward. Just let's keep it that way. This place is generally kind of on fire. And we're going to try to do something about that. Because I have picked out a site up here this way in a more, well, a less hostile location. Let's see, where did I put? Around here? Number. Ooh, I'm having trouble finding my site now. Go to the main map here. Where was I previously? So, our lander, God, should be over here. Way the hell off course. Okay. There's our problem. I overshot massively. Got a savanna up here if we can keep it from catching fire. Got a spot down here. Some areas here. Look at the map. This looks like where it was previously. All right. Should be it. We are going to build a terraformer. This is going to take some effort. This is a massive beast. This is also going to be a very tricky build. A lot to it, and if I screw up at any point, I lose the whole damn thing. It's a beast. All right, so I'm going to put the center of it. Let's try putting it here and see how it looks. Okay, we cleared that. We do have to put some stone in underneath it. I have, that's clay and concrete and station light. Had station lights put up. Oh, damn it. At the site, which is causing me a little confusion. I'm wondering. There we go. Is that where? There we are. Okay, I found my station lights. Here we are. Here's where I'd originally planned to set up. Let's do it here. All right. We've already seen. Takes a lot of space. Put it there. Make sure I don't have any bits. Got a bit hanging off there. Alright, so I had put it roughly... here. What I want to do here is try and put it like over. Clicked over. Still going to hang off a little bit. Just want to hang off a bit over here. I've got to go this direction with it. Let's try recentering it here. See what it looks like. That's got this side all the way onto the platform, and here all the way onto the platform, and that lines up pretty well, and then that's clear by one block. That's good. We're going to go with this. We're going to go with this. I'm going to put a little bit of stone underneath it. Let's just move the clay for right now. Oh, there's the stone. Should have looked. Inventory. Digging. Let's see. Let's get that a little more solid. There we are. Okay, that's built up. And we're going to start from here. Oh, this is a heck of a planet. Let us have a look at what we're dealing with here. Check our atmosphere analyzer. Very hot. Atmosphere of 0.5. We have to raise it to 0.75. At which point we should be able to cool things down and maybe get a breathable atmosphere. Now, hitting that point is not going to happen on this stream. I need y'all to understand that. We're building this thing and getting it running. Okay, concrete. Let's just get started here. Okay. I'm going to be going very slowly, methodically. This is going to take a little while, but this is, you'll understand as we proceed, this is a thumping huge build, and it is very complicated, and I really don't want to screw it up. I've already had one screw up and had to restart, which is why we're going from this point. Why I'm being so slow. Concrete. Just work our way around. Now the neat thing about it here is that these holographic blocks are targetable with, and so I can place with accuracy. I just have to make sure I have the right block. Having it go night here is actually helping a bit. It is a little more difficult in some cases to see the labels, but in other cases it is easier. And it is certainly easier to see the holographic blocks as they glow a little bit. I can see where I've got empty spaces easily. Some clay over here I need to fill in. Switch the station light out. Don't actually station light at this point, as I have station lights placed all the way around work area so that we can see what we're doing. That way. There we go. All right, there's the next layer. Starts with the concrete like there. Okay, cool. Now, there. I'm about to place a block in the air, just like that. Because the hologram will accept the block for me. The hologram's not exactly solid, but it is a placeholder. Makes it a lot easier. Being able to hit that just by from here, I can target the top of that and place the clay block. Don't have to go out there. Some planets are more challenging than others. Whoops. Okay, recoverable error, not a problem. Okay, let's see. This is another point where I have to say that it would be that this mod is written for a team play on a server. Just the sheer volume of resources needed to keep me here working in survival mode, and the amount of materials and constructed goods, crafted items that would have to be brought in. You'd be packing shulker boxes full of stuff for days of gameplay, possibly weeks, to get enough stuff together to be able to actually do this. This is a lot of thumping concrete. Oh my gosh, just the sheer amount of concrete that I'm piling up here. And then we hit this stuff. Advanced machine structure. Let us look at, let's try struck. There we go. Advanced machine structure. 4 titanium plates and 4 titanium rods. So you're looking at 8 ingots of titanium processed. And we've already seen that in previous streams, what it takes to do the processing. It takes a big multi-block piece of equipment to make the plates, and then it takes another big multi-block lathe to make the rods. So you have to get those built, you have to power them. Titanium comes from asteroid mining. So you've got an asteroid mining crew working, you got one player doing nothing but asteroid mining, basically running asteroid mining missions. With a big bank of satellites all feeding a row of astrobody processors. We saw that at White Sands. I had 3 of them lined up. It took 3 of them and that wall of satellite downlinks. The amount of materials here is just shocking, because we're not even started yet. And each of these is 8 ingots of titanium. Just give that some thought. Let's put our power input plugs into place. Okay, there's that. And shift and roll forward one. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I forgot to put the clay on. Do not forget anything at any level. This is, yeah. Recoverable? Recovered. Okay, we're good. Roll forward one. Start with clay. Taking advantage of the fact that I can place the blocks just by hitting the front of the hologram. Having a hitbox there is so damn useful. This one's advanced machine structure. Lots of it. $72 ingots of titanium just placed. Something's missing. Something's not right. Roll it down here. Something's shit. I know what's missing. All right, roll it forward one. We're good. I've got this under control. Give me just a second. I know what's missing. What's missing is the controller block itself, which goes on the side without a plug. Goes oops, fuck. Here. Whoa. Hi there. Yeah. Yeah, give it a minute. You're not ready to actually run. All right, let's roll it forward one. And I need more clay here and here, all the way around. Okay. More advanced machine structure. More canned crab. Cat food. Yeah, it was cheap. Boom. Look at this. Just give it a second to sink in. How much titanium we are placing. The absolutely shocking amount of titanium that is being placed here. And again, oops, shit. I think we pretty much passed heinous amounts of titanium some time ago. Reaching the point of, yes, we understand why you belabor the point that it would take at least one player, probably a team of players, just doing the asteroid mining necessary to support something like this, to be able to build the damn thing. You know, we're talking about given the returns on asteroid mining, you're going to need one person just running the observatory and cooking the chips. In order to come up with enough bloody titanium. Oh my goodness, the sheer, shiploads. Pronounce that carefully because I do truly mean a loaded cargo vessel coming in with titanium and titanium and titanium. You know, being an asteroid miner, running an asteroid mining ship would be a team activity. You'd have a ship, you'd have a gas giant that you were working for the nitrogen and oxygen supply that this thing is going to demand. Supplying it in survival mode would require a mining vessel, I would think, with to do it properly, I would put a total of 8 drones on it. Just as many as I could cook chips for. Have we got all it right here? Let us roll forward. The sun's coming up. I'm getting a purple glow here. Pretty, actually. I do want to back off and look at this thing in the daylight before clicking the assemble on it. Okay, we're finally hitting the top of the thing. Thought I told you no bong wrong during stream. Oh, bugger. Hang on a second. Let me silence this beast. All right. Important message from the spouse who wants to go to Gatlinburg for our anniversary weekend. Go do all the hitchy touristy crap that we both. Oh no! Oh no! You did not, you beast! What did you do? Oh, all right. It's 255. It's probably recoverable. Let's get the oops screen up here. Check my heat. Heat is actually doing okay. That was just a memory issue. We'll recover here. Let me go look at. Any bets it's a render thread. Client thread. Biome changer. Now we'll see how this works. Let's just relaunch. Bring it up here. Take just a couple minutes. It is not whether you crash on stream. You will crash on stream. What people are looking at is how gracefully you recover and carry on. And if you have not seen the original Japanese movie, Shall We Dance, you must see it. It is an amazing piece. Do not muck about with the American remake. It does not have the same cultural context. It doesn't have. It's missing half the movie because they moved the whole thing, and it just yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, got a launch. We had okay. I expected that. Let's bring this up. Loading the world, building the terrain. Okay. This thing is determined that it's running. There we go. Thank you. You're not running right now. Don't do that, dear. Let's not have that. Now, I needed to swap out. Oh my god, it's when I tried to swap out for the block. Oh my god, is it the oxygen vent? Process crashed with exit code 11 this time. Let's roll back and see what's going on. It's again a client thread, and it is again a client thread on the biome changer. Oh, bloody hell, it's the terraformer. Please, it's crashing on a render thread. Giving me a null pointer exception on a render thread. and having a problem with the biome changer. All right, we're going to give this another try here. Give me just a moment. You didn't see any of that, which is good in its own way. Let's see. Let's bounce the launcher. Me being a smartass going, oh, I'll just throw memory at it. That should take care of it. No, maybe not. Bounce it and start fresh. This is going to take, again, a couple of minutes. There we go. You can suffer along with me. Let us have a look at the sausage making. All right, let's just give it a couple of minutes before I try to do anything. I'm going to just leave it alone. Okay, the sound quits on the biome changer. Let's just wait a minute. Give it a second, make sure that we're not going to just immediately plonk again. That would be annoying. Okay. Let's get our world brought up here. Dealing with here. Make sure everything's rezzed up here. Okay, and what I have to do here, what if I grab the oxygen vent off here and just replace the power plug with it? And don't even look at my inventory. I love how they make a little hiss when you put them down. Okay. We're done. Done. Let's flit down, see if this will assemble. Please, please let it assemble. So why is it not assembled? What is wrong here? What is the problem? All right. Doesn't want to assemble. Let's go plonk the schematic over here. And I'm going to roll through it here for a second. here. Right. Atmosphere terraformer goes there. Yeah. So plug is here. Plug is here. And yeah, the terraformer should go right there. It's missing. What have I not got? What am I missing? Check my clay. Is it all placed correctly? Whoops, shit. If I got a missing block? Maybe? No? No? No. Okay. What is wrong? Something's not right. There's a missing block there. Fucking hell. Okay. STR. Advanced machine structure. Missing block. Okay. Toss that. Oh, it assembled. Oh boy. It assembled. Look at that. It had an assemble instruction pending and it went on and did it. Holy cats, we did it. We have an atmosphere terraformer. Yeah, this thing is just unmöglich. Unglaublich. I don't even know the right word for the damn thing. I also don't know how to shut that off. Oh, there we go. Like that. Got it. Okay, we're going to be doing a few other things here. Oops, no, there's a bit. Fuck it. It'll go away eventually. All right. Fantastic. Oh my goodness, we've done it. We've got the terraformer built. The sheer volume of titanium goes so far along that, I mean, heinous and terrifying don't really describe it. You know, you're talking about the work output of multiple players for. Yes, we know your biome changer link is missing. We also know that you don't have any gas coming in, and we're going to fix that momentarily. I just need a couple of things here. I need shooby dooby. Dooby. Let's see. I need pressurized tank. I need to take this out of my hot bar. I need an oxy bucket. I need a creative fluid tank. And I need, oh God. Here we go again. Okay. ep025. Let's see what went pop this time. Client thread, render thread, rendering reported. Yep, it's a rendering error with the terraformer. It's the terraformer itself is having some rendering thread issues. We're just gonna kind of bull through this, and I'm gonna go on and just restart this bloody thing. Get on the correct screen, and there we go. Bugger. My working hypothesis is that it's crashing when I reach into my survival inventory. I was able to pull all that stuff out of the creative inventory with the search, but when I went to my survival inventory to grab the pipe, that's when it blew up. Previously, it blew up when I tried to grab the oxygen vent out of my creative inventory, out of my survival inventory. So, gonna try just, not looking in the survival inventory for a few minutes here. I need, like, peace here. Come on. Give me a break here. If I can break. Alright. I need a wrench. Need pipe. We'll go with the ultimate mechanical pipe here. I believe is what I need here. Click there. And pressurized tank goes here. Pipe goes here. Creative tank goes, okay, here. And oxygen goes there. And then we have to go, shit. Here's the Buildcraft wrench. Okay. On wrench. Isn't it? It's wrong here. Isn't the wrench doing the wrenchy thing? I got the wrong. And there's only those 3 wrenches. Configurator. Using the wrong tool. Helps if you use the right tool. There we go. There's that. And then we do the same thing here, and boom. And we have Oxy going in. Should, oops, let's walk around here to where the control panel is. Okay, we got oxy coming in, and those three colored in for oxy. Fine. I gotta get another one of these set up over here. Just down here. There. That. And that out one here so I can see what I'm doing a little better. And we'll put our creative tank there. Pipe atop it like that. And figure eight and damn it, come on. In there so I can thing. Go. Now we put oxy in there. Boom, boom. Okay. Go check the terraformer. It is now showing oxy in 2 tanks. Ditch the oxy bucket and we search for a nitrogen bucket. Alrighty, let's have a look at this. We got nitrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, oxygen. We got full load there. Oh shit! The biome changes in my inventory. I got to switch over and see if this works. Switch to here, and biome changer. It's when I try to get something out of the inventory. God damn it. Okay. Let me try something else. It's grumping about the biome changer. It's item biome changers showing up in the. I'm going to try going up to the ship. Try to get the biome changer out of my inventory while I'm aboard the skink. See if we can get this out. I've tested the hypothesis. I have data. We are now dealing with a working theory. At a at least I don't have to worry about embarrassing myself in front of anybody. You know, there are maybe advantages to streaming on Saturday morning and having no viewers. It's just, oh, this is being a thing. All right. Initial observation. Hey, wait a second. Is it the oxygen vent or is it reaching for it? Seems to be. Okay. This time I specifically tested, and it was when I reached for the biome changer that it went pop. I cannot get in, I cannot pull stuff out of my survival inventory. So, single player, Rocket 02 again, thank you. Alright, we're not going to do anything here. We're going to lift up and we're going to head over to wherever the hell the ship is. I think it's off this way. That looks familiar. Let's check the map. Yeah, I'm as usual going entirely the wrong direction. There's the caldera that the ship is behind. And when we get over there, we'll also see another little launch pad, launch float set with the satellite launcher that didn't come back. Apparently, it landed here, and that was the end of that. I have thought about putting a remote station down and launching it, but and just see where it ends up. I don't know. Could be amusing. Later, let's fix this issue first. Get back up to the skank. There is also a question of whether or not I have biome data in the biome changer that is usable. It wasn't acting quite right when we went to Earth. Okay. Back aboard. And... okay. Here we go. Survival inventory. Biome changer remote. Out with no problem. Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm going to toss all that I'm not using at this point. Can't use the survival inventory at the terraformer. Okay. Alright, there doesn't appear to be any biome data here. It does, however, appear to be functional. Let's go to Earth and load some biome, and try to load some biome data. Select planet, planet list, up, Sol, Earth, select, warp. While we're warping, I'm going to go check the hydrogen. Yeah. No, I still haven't gotten over my thing with doors. Hydrogen tube is cleared. Looks like I've got a few minutes here at least on the hydrogen. Good. Let's go check on the processing here. No, there's no chips to process. Ran everything. All right. I mean, I could maybe load the systems. Let's do data refresh. We got chips in any of these? All right. Pull our chips. And here. No chips. I got lots of blanks. I got a red shulker. Shulker's missing. I don't have the red shulker. Something's not right here. I think I may have done a thing that I lost in a later in a back. Good. All right. No. We'll sort it. We'll get to Earth. And we're at Earth. No, I haven't taken the time to build a landing pad in that open field where we've been landing. I've been really busy on a Pixelmon server, and if we have time, I'll get to that. take a quick bio break while this is running. Okie dokie. We are back aboard ship here. And let's go back to Maru 56 with everything in the hot bar. And let me make sure I'm on the search tab. There we go. Select planet. Planet list. Up. Maru. 56. Select. Warp. Off we go. I want to get this terraformer running. Okay. Again. Standard obligation here. Check the hydrogen. I gotta do something about this bloody hydrogen overflow. Good news being that it seems to be behaving itself at the moment. Probably because of all the demands that I've made on the fuel system. I would imagine the fuel system is probably cranking pretty madly here. Trying to get the pipe refilled after a couple of lander flights. You know, that lander tanks up pretty hard. Alright, so yeah, we're hauling in on the hydrogen in order to make the rocket fuel. Oh, my goodness. It's a lot that goes into this, you know? Running the ship, you know, you pretty much need a ship's engineer. If you're going to do this in survival mode, you need a ship's engineer, someone whose job it is to run the ship. They would probably also be doing the piloting and handling the processing and the processors. But yeah, you'd need somebody whose job it is to run the ship. It'd be a much bigger ship also because you'd need a hydroponics section. You need to be growing food aboard. You need living quarters, so on and so forth. If you're talking about a multiplayer ship that's doing gas giant and asteroid mining, You know, you're talking about something more on the scale of Circumluna Station, something big. Red Dwarf comes to mind. That was a mining ship. It was big. You mean, you know, it's a mining ship. You're going to be handling a lot of stuff. Oh, bloody hell. This time it's crashed trying to make the landing. Could not stick the landing. Oh, kitty dokity. This is not good because this may have left me hanging in orbit. The last time this happened, the world got corrupted and I had to do a rollback, and it took me a while. If I have to do a rollback, I lose the terraformer. So we're gonna try a restart and see what happens and see where it leaves me. I don't want to be left in orbit around Maru 56 without a lander around me. That's where it left me last time. If that happens, I'm going to have to recover off stream. Fortunately, we can try Pixelmon, knock wood. Have a lovely solid cherry sewing desk here to knock on. Actual wood, always nice to have. Always nice to have real furniture, you know, stuff that isn't pressboard. I know a lot of people who refer to the stuff as mush board. Sawdust and glue and, but yeah. Call it particle board if you like. Laminated particle board, it's mush board with a sheet of plastic over it. Fine. Okay, let's find out what happens. Fingers crossed I'm not floating in orbit without a ship. See what's happening. I think I was descending. Where are we? Oh, this does not bode well. This really does not bode well. Oh, fuck me. I am way the hell up above the skink. I'm currently descending. Just me. Blap. No lander. Lander is probably down on Maru 56. Bloody buggering hell. All right. This has happened once before. This effort is cursed. This particular effort of trying to terraform Maru 56 is cursed. It's just wow. Holy cats. Hi, whoever joined, you came in just in time to see me left high and dry, so to speak. What I am doing right now is a recovery, and I'm going to say, you know what? They did not, trying to waltz on this floor is not working. We are moving to a foxtrot, and we're going to pick it up and see if maybe getting things moving a little faster will help. So I'm going to switch over. I've already got it loading. I am loading Pixel BCG, which is a custom mod pack for a Pixelmon server being run by Big Community Games. Doing a lot on there lately, and let's just see. Now, it sometimes takes 2 or 3 tries to get in. We're having a serializer error, and I have to say, this is a hill I'm willing to die on. If you write an error message into your code and you fail to document that error message so that people later on know why it occurred and have some sort of guidance as to how to address the condition, you are not only a crappy developer, you are a bad person. You are a rude asshole. I mean, I could go on. I have many superlatives, or what's the opposite of a superlatives? I mean, really. Let's. I'm curious. I have many epithets that I could apply, but oh bugger. And I'm getting a serializer error trying to connect. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Alright, and so what's going to happen is I'm going to try 3 times, and if it does not work on the 3rd time, nope, then we go back to doing the stairs dance. Quit game and quit my launcher. Give it a second. Go back, restart the launcher. Give it that another minute by doing a refresh on my credentials, and then launch. This is You're not getting to watch this right now because changing monitors and screen resolutions seems to arf with the process here. This thing's really touchy and does not like doing anything until it's ready. Particle Man, avoiding copyright strike I am. Okay. No more than one line and one parody line, and yeah, let's especially since YouTube has started using quote AI unquote. Thumping horrible idea. I've been in IT for 40 years. I'm a major incident manager at a large corporation. Anybody in America would, or the UK would immediately recognize the name. I work through an Indian Zaibatsu that, again, you would recognize the name. I try not to mention my employer's name on the stream. Come on, you. Oh, bugger. Come on. Come on. Sometimes it takes several tries. Just have to keep going, keep retrying. Okay, we'll give it a second here. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Maru 56 turned out to be very grumpy. It ate my lander. I suspect that my landing craft is down on the planet. However, it made the descent without me and left me to drop back down onto the landing pad at the Skink. Thankfully, I hit the landing pad and didn't, you know, keep going. That would have been really bad. Manage accounts. Do the stairs dance. It's a young adult novel called House of Stairs from like the 1980s. A stairs dance is a set of ritualized movements that probably have no bearing at all on the desired outcome, except for the fact that the last time you stood up and waved your arms like that, the interference went away. There's a reference here to holding the rabbit ears, but nobody is going to get that one these days. That's from the days of broadcast television and putting aluminum foil on the antenna to get better reception. That was a thing. We did all sorts of. We had equipment that you could fuck with yourself, you know? That was the whole thing of it, is we had stuff that we could get into the whole maker thing and the right to repair. Yeah, we used to have that, or at least we could get into shit. It might be dangerous as hell to take the back off a vacuum tube TV. There's high voltage in there and all sorts of shit, but that could cause serious damage if you poke a finger in the wrong place. But we could we could get in there, you know. I remember cutting a strip out of a plastic milk jug in order to get additional channels on the cable box. There was a physical switch in there. And if you knew what you were doing, you could catch it and click the little dip switch over, without ever actually opening the box and fucking with the anti-tamper paint. The anti-tamper paint that they put on the screws was absolutely worthless. My father had a bottle of solvent and a bottle of anti-tamper paint in his toolkit that he used in his day job. And so he would just take the paint off, do whatever the fuck he wanted to, and then repaint it. Nobody looking at the equipment could tell the difference. He was using the same brand of anti-tamper paint. Part of it is getting access to the tools. And the old movie Hackers that people refer to every now and then did get that right. Getting access to the manuals and the tools is a very big deal. Once you have access to the tools, there's really no stopping him. It's like the network guys in IT. You just have to accept that you do not know what websites they are hitting, and you have no way of knowing. And you just have to accept that they're going to go wherever the hell they want to, and there will be no evidence left. they have, the privs and the know-how and so forth to leave no trace as to what they're up to. And you just have to live with that. Early on, when I was getting to know Jason, a network guy, previous gig, and I was getting to know network guys, he asked me about my stuff, my role gaming writing, and gave me the URL. Said, it is a game site. And he snorted and said, "What's a filter?" Uh, Boom, here it is. You know, he was a network guy. He had his own break glass entries, just in case. As long as that come on. All right, this is getting a bit annoying here. It just does not want to let me in. It's insisting on giving me the damn serializer error. I'm not sure what the hell is going on with that. I was on this server earlier this morning, and sometimes it's just like this. All right, I'm going to go through this one more time, and then I'm going to call it. We got through building the terraformer. We built the terraformer. Oh my God, we built the terraformer. That was a huge thumping deal getting that built. We got it brought up. I just have to do a recovery. This is, wow. Yeah, I gotta start doing backups much more frequently. Like, every time I every time I complete any sort of milestone. Okay, launching the client for the last set of tries. Again, sorry you're not seeing any of the sausage making at the moment. This thing is being persnickety, and I'm not going to muck around with moving things to different monitors and changing resolution and fucking with the render threads while it's trying to load a really touchy mod pack. I'm going to treat this thing very carefully. Let it do its thing without being screwed with. You know, a lot of the world would be better off if people just let shit do its thing, let people do their thing without being screwed with. Yeah, I'm being the cranky old man here. Leave people alone to do what they're gonna do. Oh, awful lot of stuff you don't just don't need to get involved in. Let's see, scripting, joining world, and serializer. God damn it. Serializer and serializer. All right. Maru 56 does not want to be terraformed. I think we have firmly established that Maru 56 does not want to be terraformed. This is twice I have had my lander vanish from around me, trying to get down to that planet to work on terraforming. The terraformer itself, I had problems building. I've had problems with getting with the terraformer causing issues with the survival inventory. Oh lordy, still want to terraform the damn planet. So I'm going to have to do this off stream and get it functioning. And doing it off stream is going to require, because among other things, I'm going to have to redo a bunch of shit that I just did that took about an hour and a half to do. And then I'm going to have to go through and quit out and make a backup each time I complete a major step. Get the terraformer built, get back up to the skink, quit and make a backup. Go to Earth, get your biome data, make a backup. Go back to Maru 56, make a backup. Try to land. Ooh, it's gonna be a thing. So I will be back tomorrow night with a game that does not crash, hasn't crashed so far, knock wood. Roots of Pacha, which is a cozy farming and dating sim. I'm going off into a whole new storyline at this point. I have no idea where all of this is going to go. I've passed pretty much everything I've done in previous runs at this game and gotten into content I haven't seen before. So it's just been all sorts of a journey. There have been some really grand emotional moments. The writing in Roots of Pacha is fantastic. Just really evocative. 8:30 p.m. UTC -6. That's American Central Time for you parochial types. Tomorrow night, 8:30. And then I will be back next Saturday morning, 8 a.m. UTC -6, with more Minecraft trains and tech. And we will see where we go next week. I don't know. We may be starting off in Pixelmon.